What's the worst thing that's ever happened at a wedding you went to? My cousin's wedding should have been beautiful. The venue was a gorgeous old estate, the kind of place you only see in magazines. And everything had been planned down to the last flower petal. But the bride, let's call her Emily, had always been controlling. Every bridesmaid had strict weight checks months before the wedding. The groomsmen weren't allowed facial hair. And even the guests had a dress code that required specific colors, red or black. You'd be asked to leave. Still, everyone played along. The day started fine. The ceremony was short, the vows sweet, and the photos stunning. But then the reception hit, and it spiraled out of control. During the speeches, Emily's maid of honor, her childhood best friend, stood up and, instead of giving the usual heartfelt toast, revealed that the groom had been texting her inappropriately for months. Screenshots appeared on the projector. She'd accidentally connected to the venue's AV system. The room went dead silent, guests gasping, Emily frozen like a statue. The groom tried to deny it, but the texts were explicit and undeniable. Emily stormed out in her $6,000 gown, heels clattering down the stone hall. People assumed the wedding was over, but after 45 minutes, she came back, face red, mascara streaked, and announced she was forgiving him because love conquers all. Half the guests applauded, half exchanged horrified glances. You'd think that was the end of the drama. But then Emily's mother got drunk and started screaming at the maid of honor, calling her a liar. Well, the maid of honor screamed back about being manipulated by the groom. Security had to intervene when it nearly turned physical. The cake cutting was awkwardly delayed. The dance floor stayed empty, and several guests, including me, left early just to escape the tension. Here's the kicker. 3 weeks later, Emily filed for divorce. Turns out, she'd caught her husband still texting other women on their honeymoon. The $30,000 wedding, the months of stress, the rules and demands, it all crumbled almost instantly. Sometimes people ask me what's the wildest wedding I've ever been to. I don't even have to think. That night was less of a wedding and more of a live-action soap opera, complete with betrayal, scandal, and a finale no one could have predicted.